Welcome viewers. Now let's look at another problem-solving question involving composite function. Here we have a function g of x is equal to 3x plus 2. Another function h is such that h of x is equal to kx squared, where k is a constant. Given that g h of 2 equals 10, find the value of k. So now this problem, let's approach it systematically. So we've been given gh of 2 is equal to 10. So now let us begin by looking at the gh of x as it is. So because we have h of x here, before we can think of finding out gh of 2 and use this to solve the problem. We know gh of x can be written as g into bracket function of what? The h of x. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to take the function h of x and put it inside the g function. So this is what I have now. So in this case, I'm going to replace h of x with kx squared. All right. Now, this is the function all made of x. But I know gh of 2. That means that wherever I see x, I should put 2 there. So look, I have gh of 2 should also be equal to gk2 squared, because in place of the x, I'm replacing the x with 2, because that's what it says here. And when you simplify this, 2k squared becomes 4k. So I now end up gh of 2 is the same as g into bracket 4k. So now that I've got this, I can now use 4k as an input into the g function. So wherever I see x in the g function, I'm going to write 4k. That will give us gh of 2 is now equals to 3 into bracket 4k, then plus 2. Let's multiply out the bracket. So I now have gh of 2 is equal to 12k plus 2. That's first equation. But you know gh of 2 is also equals to 10. Therefore, these two should be equated, or it must be equal. So given that gh of 2 is equal to 10, then 10 must be equal to 12k plus 2. So now, after equating these two, because they are all the same, gh of 2, you can now solve for k. So in solving simple equation, you minus 2 from both sides, or take away 2 from both sides. That becomes 12k equals 8. Then you divide both sides by 8, both sides by 12, sorry. And you cancel out the 12. Divide by 12 is 1k. So k is equal to 8 over 12 and can be simplified. So k is equal to 2 over 3. So this is a typical exam style problem solving question. You just need to understand the steps that you need to follow. So take your time to go through the video and just rehearse the process, and you'll be able to understand the steps in solving this kind of problem. Next problem is about real life application. How do we actually use the composite function in real life?